his name? Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O.
Dad, what was that? What happened?
It's okay. I just got a flat.
Oh no.
No problem here, honey. Oh, darn it. Honey, would you mind holding the flashlight for a second? Ah!
Paul? Paul? Where are you, Paul? What happened?
Over here, I found something.
Easy.
His leg's been eaten off.
Hey, up here. It's in here. It's as tall as a house.
We can smoke him out.
And then what?
I see it.
He's coming at us.
Working hard, Mulder?
This woman claims to have been taken aboard a spaceship and held in an anti-gravity chamber without food and water for 3 days.
Anti-gravity's right.
What's that?
They found a body in the New Jersey woods yesterday, missing its right arm and shoulder. They think they may have been eaten off by a human.
Where in New Jersey?
Just outside Atlantic City.
Not an uncommon place to lose a body part. They think it's the mob?
It was a homeless man. There doesn't seem to be a motive.
You feeling lucky, Scully?
Relative to whom? It's not our case, Mulder. The local police are handling it. An X-File?
Ever heard of something called the Jersey Devil?
Yeah, it's a beast that's supposed to come out of the woods and attack cars, right? Kind of like an East Coast Bigfoot.
Read the file about the case in 1947.
Save me the trouble.
1947. Family watches Dad get dragged off into the woods. Cops find Dad with a few appendages gnawed off. Cops corner a large naked man in the woods and gun him down. Autopsy shows human flesh and bones in the man's large intestine. A beast man. Requisition for a car, please?
Is the autopsy report in here?
No, the original disappeared from the Patterson's PD files a few years after the incident, but there is a statement from the attending pathologist.
Mulder, it's the same story I've heard since I was a kid. It's a folktale, a myth.
I heard the same story when I was a kid, too. Funny thing is, I believed it. Thanks, Doreen. Fact is, we got a cannibalized body in New Jersey. Someone or something out there is hungry.
They say animals can develop an appetite for human flesh, but this is no animal. You see the teeth marks just below the clavicle? They're human.
Who found the body?
Park ranger.
Was he alive when it happened?
Well, it's hard to tell. There's a skull fracture, but no sign of a struggle. His blood alcohol level was up. Probably never even knew it hit him.
Any ideas about that?
The size of the bite mark, I'd say
I want that on the QT.
large adult male.
I'll do my best.
Detective Thompson is handling the case.
Glenna?
Hi, I'm Special Agent Dana Scully, and this is Agent Fox Mulder.
I don't remember anyone calling the FBI on this.
Well, we're not here on an official capacity. Agent Scully's a medical doctor. We heard about your victim, and she thought she might take a look.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna ask you to leave. We have an investigation.
For God's sakes, Tommy, this is no time to get pissy.
We have jurisdiction here.
Any suspects yet, Detective?
I don't work for you, sir, and unless you hear different from the Attorney General, this case is local matter.
Agent Mulder, we should go.
There's no need to get bent out of shape.
On the contrary, I think I've been expectantly polite.
So what's eating that guy?
He was perfectly in his rights. The FBI has no overriding jurisdiction in a murder case. Anyway, you'd feel the same way if someone was honing in on your work.
Yeah, chances are he's without a clue. He'll probably be scratching his head when they bring in the next body.
You missed your opening, Mulder. You could have really humiliated him and told him who the perpetrator was, the Jersey Devil.
Hey, what do you say we grab a hotel, take in a floor show, drop a few quarters in the slot, do a little digging on this case?
You're kidding, right?
Okay, we can skip the floor show.
Mulder, I have to be back in D.C.
What, you got a date?
No, I have my godson's birthday party at 6:30. What are you doing?
A little poking around. Maybe make a weekend out of it.
Mulder, it's a 3-hour drive back by yourself. In Friday night traffic? Ooh.
Found a body just over there, lying face down in the rocks. 32 years with the Park Service. I've come across some weird stuff, but I tell ya, never anything like this.
Victim was a homeless man. You get many of them wandering around out here?
Well, occasionally see some, but most of are scared of the woods.
Scared? Of what?
I don't know, the devil.
People say that's just a myth.
Depending on who you talk to.
What do you think?
Well, like I said, now 32 years, I've seen a lot of weird stuff. Like one time, a little over 4 years ago, I saw what I thought was a large man come out of a copse of birch tree. Not that stitch of clothing, and he was about 60 yards away, and he started sniffing the air. You know, like a dog, and then he looked straight at me, and I swear he smelled me because he took off into the woods so fast. You'd swear it wasn't human.
Really? You never saw him again?
No, but I feel him, and I found things, some scats, half buried like a cat, only more human. Found a half-eaten rabbit with what looked like a human cupid tooth in it, and some beer bottles. Looked like they'd been sharpened into tools.
You think it might be what's responsible for the body you found?
I got a pension coming up in a few years. You know, you say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, I don't even come out here without my weapon anymore.
How far is it into town from here?
About a mile and a half.
I'm staying at the Galaxy Gateway for the next couple of days. If you think of anything, will you call me?
Sure.
Oh, come on, it's okay. It's alright. What happened? Did you bump your head?
Oh, Peter, stop that. What happened?
Jungle warfare.
Ugh, I'm gonna kill that dog.
If the hit squad doesn't get to him before you do.
I'm so glad you're here, Dana.
Oh, you're amazing.
What?
You're just such a natural at all this. I don't know how you keep it all together.
Mommy radar.
I don't think I'm cut out for this EI.
Dana, you went through the FBI Academy. What better training could there be for motherhood? Seriously, you're great with kids. What are you talking about?
When am I supposed to find the time?
Well, first you have to get a life.
Ooh.
And of course, it helps if you can find a man.
Know of any?
Yeah, they're disappearing faster than the Brazilian rainforest. What about that guy you work with?
Mulder?
Yeah, I thought you said he was cute.
He's a jerk. He's not a jerk. He's obsessed with his work.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Rod. I'm Scott's dad.
Oh, come in.
Thanks. Hey, Tiger. How are you doing? You having a good time?
He's divorced.
Did anybody here know Roger Crockett? He was murdered 2 days ago. Ma'am, can I...
Hey, honey, have you got any change to spare?
Roger Crockett? Anybody?
What do you want to know?
Did you know Roger Crockett? Did you hear how he died?
Yeah.
Any ideas who might have done it?
You a cop?
No, I'm FBI.
I'll show you something.
Okay.
I need some money.
What is this?
Stuck in the pocket of a jacket I found.
Does it mean anything to you?
I've seen it.
Where?
Right here, digging in the trash.
Here? You hustling me?
Swear to God.
Who do you think it is?
I don't know. Scared the hell out of me.
Has anybody else seen it?
Oh yeah, everybody's pretty freaked.
Anybody told the cops?
You think they don't know?
Where are you sleeping tonight?
You're standing in my bedroom.
You know the Galaxy Gateway? Room 756. Go ahead.
Hey, they got HBO?
Yeah, they do.
Sir,
You got a man up on that roof.
nothing to be afraid of. We're gonna give ye a warm place to sleep it off.
Hey, back off.
Alright, calm down.
I'm telling you, there's a man up on that roof.
Get in the car now. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Enjoying the nightlife here in beautiful Atlantic City?
I'll go right to the DA's office if I have to, obstructing an investigation misconduct.
That's good. Let's go see her. And while we're at it, why don't we add withholding evidence to the list?
What are you talking about?
Statements given to you describing something stalking the back streets of Atlantic City?
This is the fishing trip that get me up at 3 o'clock in the morning for unbelievable.
Why else would you be sweeping the streets at night? You know it's out there.
I got to prepare out there, whether it's Hannibal or Cannibal or Elmer Fudd. I've got a job to protect people.
Oh, is that your job? Or is it to keep the dice rolling? Keep the tour buses rolling in? You can't fill those casinos? This town disappears like a quarter down the slot. I've seen it.
Seen what? You've been spending too much time in the supermarket checkout lines. The story is as old as the hills.
Who's going to be responsible when you lose your first tourist detective? You are.
No, you are, sir, because you're wasting my time and impeding the solution of this case. You want to go on safaris, go to Africa. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Agent Scully, Agent Mulder on line 3.
Where are you?
I'm not far from where you left me.
You're still in Atlantic City?
Scully, you got anything happening this morning?
What's that noise in the background?
That's a guy getting sick.
Mulder, where are you? The drunk tank. Well, it's not hard to see why they mistook you for a vagrant.
You gonna rag on me or are you gonna take me to get something to eat?
Am I buying, or did you manage to panhandle some spare change while you were at it?
It moved like a cat, quick and graceful. There's no way a human could have got up on the roof that fast.
Mulder,
What?
what's gonna happen when word of this gets back to the Bureau?
They dropped the charges. That guy Thompson, he ran me through the system just to spite me.
I'm talking about this Jersey Devil thing.
I saw it. It's exactly the way the ranger described it. The way it moved, the way it sniffed the air. It's come out of the woods, probably in search for food.
Yeah, I'll say.
It was peeking through the garbage, Scully. If it was a man-eater, why didn't it come after me? Probably felt threatened in some way.
Mulder, listen to yourself. You're already ascribing it a motive and an alibi. This thing, chewing somebody's arm off, is not exactly a defensive posture.
But you do believe I saw something, don't you?
You saw something, I'll give you that, but I'm not about to go in and sell it. Not when it's nothing more than a sighting in a dark alley.
I still got a hotel room I'm paying for.
Yeah, well, I've got to get back to Washington by 7:30, so,
Another birthday party?
no, I have a date.
Can you cancel?
Unlike you, Mulder, I would like to have a life.
I have a life.
Come on, I have somebody I want you to meet. On the way home. Come on.
Just about every culture has one. Yeti, Sasquatch, Russian, Almas, Sinoqua.
Why is that?
It's a kind of universal wild man myth, a symbolic fear of our dual natures as humans, as creators of life and destroyers of it.
What's this chart?
It shows the historic content on entry of a man onto each continent and effect it has on other animal species, which has us.
Why?
Well, we humans have retained hereditary traits through evolution that have prevent to the extremely destructive. We tend to be tribal and aggressively territorial, oriented by selfish sexual and reproductive drives that makes cooperatives beyond the familiar trait extremely hard for us.
So we kill other species in order to survive?
Yeah, humans are top carnivores. We sit at the top of the food chain and we reduce other species' chance of survival.
Nice to know Dana left here with more than a degree.
But what if something entered the food chain above us?
It won't happen. See, our intelligence virtually ensures us bearing the introduction of some alien life form. We will live out our days as rulers of the world.
But what if through some fluke of nature, a human was born, who reverted to its most animal instincts, a kind of carnivorous Neanderthal? Wouldn't he occupy a space above us on the food chain?
Oh sure, all he'd have to do is wait outside any fast food restaurant and eat us on the way in.
Right, yeah, and haven't there been cases where men have been raised in the wilderness by animals who have no language and hunt like predators?
Oh yes, several, but you see, cannibalism is rare even among the lower mammals.
But even when faced with extinction?
Well, maybe in the jungle of New Guinea, or it's just highly unlikely that what you're suggesting could survive civilization, a revolution out in the woods of New Jersey.
Yeah, highly unlikely, but not outside the realm of extreme possibility?
Well, it would be amazing discovery.